Welcome to GW Manager. In this video, I'll show you how to create custom schema in Google Workspace with GW Manager. If you want to create a new custom schema with a few custom fields, you can use GW Manager's Create Custom Schema function, in which you can create a new custom schema with at least one custom field or more. If you already have created custom schema, and you need to either edit that schema or to add more custom fields to this existing schema, then you should use GW Manager's Update Custom Schema module. Let me quickly tell you about the field mapping between GW Manager and Google Workspace Custom Schema. Whatever you want to put as a category name of that custom schema, you can put that in Schema Display Name. Your custom field name should be provided in Field Display Name in GW Manager. Field type. Whether it's a number, boolean, string, or email, you can put in field type and that will become the info type in custom schema. Visibility. It can either be admins and self or all domain users. It can be entered under a field read access type in GW Manager. And multi-field value by default, it's a single line. But if you need to make it multi-line, you can write true in this column to make it multi-line value. Let me show you how to use GW Manager to create custom schema in Google Workspace. I'm in my Google Sheet, and I'll go to Extensions. Here I should see GW Manager. If you need help with the installation, please visit our website, gwmanager.com. For now, I'll click on Launch to launch GW Manager in the sidebar. Once it's launched, we'll first need to insert the sheet where we can provide information about which custom schema we want to create. And for that, we have two options. Either we can go to Manage Utilities, select Insert All Sheets, Execute to insert all sheets at once, so that you can deal with any of these modules. For now, I'll click on Manage Custom Schema. I have Create Custom Schema selected. GW Manager recognizes that we don't have Create Custom Schema sheet inserted yet. It's asking us to insert one, so we'll click on Execute. GW Manager has now inserted a Create Custom Schema sheet. Columns which have an asterisk are required information. I've copied some information, so I'll paste it here. Let's talk about these fields before we create custom schema. The first column is Schema ID. Please do not use period or space in the name of this ID, because Google APIs do not support that. Then we have Schema Display Name. This is the name which will be displayed to you in Admin Console. Then we have the Field ID, which is not shown again. Do not use spaces or periods in this, because it's ID, you won't generally see it. Then we have the field name, which is required. Here, you can use the user-friendly name. Then we have field types, and if you hover the header for that column, you'll see the possible values and with their use case. For instance, here I'm asking for a blood group, which will be a text value, so I need to write string. If it would have been an email, I can just write email. The next column is field access type, which means who can read the values of these custom attributes. If I hover on the column header, it says admins and self, which means only the admin and the user himself or herself can see the value. If you make it all domain users, everyone in your Google Workspace domain can see the value of the custom attribute. Last, we have the multi-field value. Possible values here are true or false. False is default if you leave this column or this row empty. If you write true, then this will make this custom attribute a multi-line field. Now, before we create custom schema, let's go to our admin console and do a quick reload, and we'll see that we don't have any custom schema created yet. We'll come back to GW Manager, and as we provided all the information, we'll click on Execute. At this time, GW Manager will create these two custom schemas, personal details and employment details. And under that, it should add 4 fields under personal and 2 under employment details. And within a few seconds, it came back to us saying custom schemas are successfully created. And now to check this, let's go to the admin console. We don't have anything yet, so let's do a quick reload. And now we have 2 custom schemas created. One is user personal details, second one is employment details. When I click on personal details, we see the custom field names as we proposed, and also the values. If you go back to GW Manager, we told it to create skill set field. It's a string, visible to all domain users and multi-field value. We made it true to bypass the default false value, and GW Manager created it as a multi-value field. Now, if we go to employment details, GW Manager created two fields here, employee ID and employee bio. Both are text field, single value, but employee ID is only visible to user and admin. But employee bio is visible to the organization. If we go back to our GW Manager sheet, this is what we told GW Manager to do. We said create both of them as string, but only allow admins and self to read employee ID, but employee bio should be visible to all domain users. This is how you can quickly create custom schema and custom fields in Google Workspace with GW Manager. You can do much more with GW Manager, and we're constantly adding new features. To learn more, please visit our website, gwmanager.com. Thanks for watching.